Bah! Alright everybody, this is Julian from Raw Physique again. Today I'm just going to give my 3-month update on intermittent fasting. So to make a long story short, everything's pretty much more the same. So like my hyper awareness through the day, the time that's freed up from having to cook throughout the day, throughout your routine, and lifting on a empty stomach in the middle of a fast pretty much. Because I will stop eating at around 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I won't eat until 6, 7 the next day. And I end up working out in the morning at around 7 or 8 a.m. So I end up being around 9, 10 hours in a fast during that period. So my exercise is still good. It seems like I may have kept a little bit more strength on my cut that I was on than I usually would during a cut of just limiting my calories throughout the day, opposed to intermittent fasting and having them mostly at night with that 16, 17 hour window of not eating anything. So my strength seemed to possibly benefit from that. You know, if so, not really that much, but it didn't seem to hit me as hard as my normal cuts go, in the strength area anyway. So that's great. I'm probably always going to use this while I'm cutting. Now, for the extra added time that I have throughout the day that I don't have to mess with preparing food and opening up my Tupperware at work and just all that stuff, that is awesome. So even when I'm off my cut, I'm probably still going to do it because damn if it opens a lot of time. It is great. Once you try to do intermittent fasting and you see all this extra time you have, it is awesome. You will never want to go back to having to eat throughout the day. And then you could just enjoy all your meals at night, which is pretty fucking badass. Because you feel a lot better having larger meals than you do pecking around like a chicken eating tiny nidbits throughout the day. So yeah, that is a badass benefit. And third, when you're on intermittent fasting, there's a little bit more clarity. Your mind is a little clearer. For an example, if you have a huge dinner and you just feel lethargic, it's the opposite of that when you're intermittent fasting. So it's not like I've become some like hyper aware, crazy superhuman, which would have been pretty badass. But it was more like I became a little bit more aware, a little bit more clarity of what I was thinking, quicker to make decisions. Almost like if you're caffeinated or almost like hyper in your mind. But that has, yeah, pretty much stayed the same after the first couple weeks of adjusting to intermittent fasting. That stayed the same. So the benefit's there, but it's not increasing. You're not going to be like these crazy ass people who could remember like 5,000 number digits in their head or whatever the hell. I will post my stats over here and video of my physique. I'm not wearing a shirt right now. That's actually because I'm in a hurry shooting this video. And I was trying not to wear the same thing that I wore in my last video, but I was just like, okay, fuck it, I'll go without a shirt. But anyway, okay, I'm off my cut now. That's my physique. My stats I'll post down here or over here. And if you want to see my stats from the other videos, you could watch that and see how much I've lost or gained during this 3-month intermittent fasting experiment. I did take my body weight, my body fat, and just visually what my physique looked like during that cut. And then knowing how my strength has not dropped as much as it usually would during a cut, then I know I've held on to a little bit more muscle during that cut. Because when you go on a cut and you're getting, you know, below 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9% body fat, you are losing muscle. There's nothing you can do to hold on to it unless you're on steroids, which I am natural, and hopefully you are too. Nothing against steroids or anything, but it can enlarge your heart, so that is a little dangerous. But again, if you're natural, you're trying to hold on to this as much as you can. And if you're past your like 3rd or 4th year of working out, like you are not a noob anymore, you've been like hitting it hard for 3 or 4 years, then that is when you will start to lose muscle during cuts. So I believe it helped out with that, with me anyway. So I have come off my cut probably for about 3-4 weeks now. I'd have my cheat days, which were Saturdays and Sundays, and then Monday through Friday I would follow my, you know, my MyFitnessPal guidelines that I left for myself. I'd only eat 1,900 calories Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 1,900 calories a day, not throughout Monday through Friday. I'd be dead or super fucking skinny, so fuck that. And then I would have my huge cheat meals on Saturdays and Sundays. I'm talking, you know, 3,500 to 8,000 calories per day each one of those days. Now I have changed my diet a little bit. I moved to 3,000 calories for Saturday and Sunday, which I still include cheat days, especially if you're intermittent fasting, because you can fit a lot of calories in. You don't have to worry about, you know, anything. I'll get ice cream and stuff like that. And then I raised my calories on the weekdays to 2100. That way I'm not so restrained on what I could eat. So that is what I'm doing now, but I actually lost weight for 3 weeks that I've been doing it. I've been losing weight, so I'm gonna have to up either my weekend calories or my Monday through Friday calories, which I will probably up my Monday through Friday calories because Monday through Friday is when I exercise. So I would want the extra surplus of calories to help build muscle, so my body will have the macronutrients that it needs around the work days, because there is a 48-hour period of when your body is actually building muscle after you work out. So it wouldn't be too much of a benefit to have it on the weekends for me, because it would end up just being stored as fat opposed to being hopefully transformed into muscle. So that's where I'm sitting now. If you want an update video in a month or two, let me know. I'm probably going to stay on the intermittent fasting, at least Monday through Friday, because it helps out my schedule. I like having a lot of food at night, and you gotta love the mental clarity. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, so I'm gonna make another video like I did last Thanksgiving on trying to minimize your weight gain, or if you even need to minimize your weight gain if you're eating healthy, you know, the day before or the day after Thanksgiving, and what my body weight does and how it fluctuates during that, because I visit three homes, and all the food's good, and there's a shit ton of dessert and food everywhere. So Thanksgiving, 3 homes. So if I could do it, most likely you can too. Alright everybody, well that's it. If you have a question or comment, leave it down below. If you like the channel and want to see my update video and my Thanksgiving video that'll be put out pretty soon, and you want to minimize the weight gain during the holidays, because this could be used for Christmas too, please subscribe. I think it's over here. And if you want to see intermittent fasting or any other informational videos for bodybuilding, over here. Alright, y'all got anything, any questions, leave them down. Whatever, holidays are around the corner, I need a drink. Alright y'all, peace.